Hi guys, I thought I'd do a little video today. Hope you're all okay. I'm going to do a video on me making shepherd's pie to you all. My shepherd's pie is a little bit of a twist to it. Normally people would fry off the mince. Well, I do it where I boil the mince. Now I prepared the mince a little bit earlier. I've also managed to peel an onion. I'm going back to my taters now because I'm going to get them prepared. And I'm going to start to peel them. I hope you're all having a lovely day today. The reason for me now starting to make some videos is to let people know about some of my disabilities that I do have. Now, when obviously I was a child, my mum obviously, when she gave birth to me and stuff like that, due to complications that she had me early. Anyway, they never ever detected that I was disabled up until I got to a certain age, when they learned that my disabilities that I have now suffer with, I wasn't developing like any other child would do. So basically what they had to do was, I think my mum told me was about 4, 5, and I still wasn't developing, but I started having convulsions. And obviously I was a very, very poorly child back then. So my mum obviously made an appointment to the doctors and stuff like that, because things wasn't right. I wasn't like any other child. But when I started to have the convulsions, as they would name them back then in them days, my mum had to rush me to the hospital and stuff, and they told her there were convulsions. So as time went on, I was still continue having them, but I was having more of them frequently. So basically what I'd done was, my mum then obviously got me back to the doctors, just sent me off to see a specialist and that, and they had to put me on some medication. So they were trying all these different medications to see if it would work. As you can see, I'm doing it here while I'm talking. I do them faster when I'm talking. Going back to that, my mum obviously was a little bit worried because I wasn't really speaking, I wasn't walking and stuff like that. I was spitting constantly. Anyway, so when they did some examinations and that, they did name it was convulsions. So they did try and get me some medication and stuff. Now I can't remember what it was called back then, but as time gone on, my disabilities, you couldn't really tell much because my hand wasn't as bad as what it is now. But it was a case of, what was today's me dropping the potato again. Like I was saying, yeah, it wasn't like, she didn't know what to do, didn't mum. Now, she looked after myself and my 2 brothers. But with me having all different health conditions and that, and I was trying to obviously do a members of test to see exactly what was wrong with me, it was like matter of thing of, she panicked, you know, she was there, she was a very supportive mother, she was very strong-willed. I think that's where I get my determination from. She basically brought us up really on her own. So, I mean, I love my mum to bits. Well, unfortunately now I lost her 6 years ago due to cancer. So I've learned over the years how to sort of like learn to do things. Now, obviously, you can see that I do find it difficult when I'm peeling potatoes because I've got to grip them. Sometimes I lose control of my hand, my bad hand, as I'm paralysed in my right hand. Now, obviously, my disability is called cerebral palsy. Now, I'm sort of like disabled all down my right hand side. But I'm one of these women that there's people out there that sometimes are worse than my own self, and it's like if you can do a job, I'm going to try and do it as well. Now these things I do find difficult, and I get sometimes, like I say, frustrated. But I do like to obviously like make meals, but only if they're on smaller pans, so then I can angle the pans. Because when the big pans, I can't carry them at all if they're full. So I have difficulties in carrying pans, lifting them with 2 hands, and not having the strength within my bad hand. As you can see, I'm making these taters and I'm trying to peel them as quick as I can. Whoops! I've dropped one. I'll pick it back up, but what I'm going to do is wash it, put it back in the water, and then I'm going to continue. I do have, like I say, the problems. As you keep seeing, it drops from the bad hand. I don't get the right support. I've never have, and stuff like that. I've only got 2 takes left, so I'm not doing too bad. If I do need any more, I will obviously peel a bit more. I put the mince on, like I say. I'll tell you the ingredients in a minute. Now a lot of people would just like I say, fry off the mince, and then make the gravy, let it probably simmer for a while, for a few hours. Now what I do is, I do it completely different. I try and do it the healthy way. So I wash off the mince first, drain it off, clean it all off, wash all the blood out of it, dry it off, then put it into a pan, and I let it boil for a few hours. And then obviously what I do then is, once that's done, I'll drain it off. I'll cut up all my ingredients, what I'm putting in it. Some people will just do mince and onion with gravy, and then they'll probably put it in a tray, and then they'll probably put it into the oven with the potato on top. Probably also they might do like just cheese, plain cheese. Well, my ingredients is, I boil the mince first, I cut up the onion. As you can see, I'm finding it difficult now, sorry about that. And that, I'll cut up the onion, I'll dice that in a minute, and I'll put it into a dish until I'm ready to put it in with the mince after I've drained it. Now, some people make gravy with just Biscoff. I don't. I actually use chicken gravy and beef gravy. Then I'll also add paprika, make black pepper, add a bit of salt to it, my mild curry powder, tomato puree to make all the gravy. So once I've I've done that, it's all done. It's all beautiful. It'll be set. Right. Checking. Yeah, that's alright. It's cooking nice how I want it. I'll turn it down now to 2, so then therefore it doesn't cook too fast, because I don't like my food being cooked too fast and stuff. I'll just make sure that I've, oops, sorry about that guys. Just make sure I've chopped everything off. Now, I'm gonna obviously cook the potatoes how I would like them. And then what I'll do is gradually put them into the pan. And continue till I get to the end. And that. And then I cut them. Some people wouldn't cut that because it's a small one. They would have only just cut it now. But me, I'm just obviously showing you guys how sometimes it's difficult for me because I've got to like rest my hand against stuff. I'm going to leave that one and just throw it in. What for daisies? Running away from it one then. Some people would take this for granted because they'll say, oh, it's only peeling potatoes, but what you've got to take into consideration when somebody has a disability and they've got limited use of the one hand, it does make things a bit difficult. But because I'm very independent, I will continue. I will continue and I will do it. Because like I say, you should never give up, you should always try. Because there's going to be a time when you're going to be on your own. You can't depend on anyone else to do it for you. So it's better if like, you give it a go. Now, how I learned was by watching my mum. She was very strict, but very strong-willed, and she used to say to me, you might have disabilities, Angela, but unless you try, you're never ever going to succeed. Now, if you want to do these things in life, nobody else is going to do it for you. So, give it a go. And keep trying. You'll start off obviously finding things difficult, and you'll find that it's quite, what's the word? Frustrating for you. But like another person will find that quite easy. But you'll find it difficult, but you'll find your way. You'll find the way that's easier for yourself. By the way, this is an onion that I pre-cooked, took all the thing off, cut the edges. Do not panic, guys, because I'm used to doing my own way. Now a lot of people would do it where they cut in between like that, so it's easier. Yeah. I'll just do whatever I think suitable at the time for me. And like you can see, I ain't got a lot of space here because obviously I'm trying to do different things. So I'm trying to get it all prepared, so I'm not having to keep you on here for a long time because you'll probably get bored of watching. I hope you guys out there are, not working too hard, that, you're all having a good day. But for me, at the minute, I thought, I'll do this. This is the first time video of me doing something, preparing food, cooking, without anybody giving me a little bit of help. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have a partner, but he works. And obviously, if I've done a lot of housework, cleaning, whatever, he'll come home and don't get me wrong, he'll help me out, he'll probably do some of the cooking. But me, because obviously he got the ingredients out last night and he's saying like, well, I want a shepherd's pie, so I'm doing it for him. In my own space of time though. Anyway, going back to talking about cutting it up, I'll show you all in a minute if you cannot see already. I'm doing obviously a full onion, and the reason I do a full onion because it's lovely to have some onion and that onion gravy, and with all the different flavours in it, it's quite tasty and that. But I just don't put in that. I put in the gravy. I don't just put in the gravy that. What I also do is my little twist is putting peas and carrots in, and doing mushrooms. If people like mushrooms, it's really nice. So obviously I'll be doing a little bit of this. And then once I've done this, I can then continue. And then the remainder of whatever's left that I don't need can go in the bin. On that. While I'm doing it, I tend to play a bit of music in the background because it does chill me out. Now, a lot of people make a mistake when they're doing the onions. When you've took the skin off, if you put it into the water for 5-10 minutes, it doesn't make your eyes water. I've learnt that trick. Now some say, put a spoon in your mouth. Nah, that doesn't work for me. Now, obviously, as you can see, I'm going to now, so I can continue, put it in this little dish that I've got on the side here. And then therefore, once I've done that, I can continue with the rest of the onion. Most of it is done by, using one hand, but I have to support it when I can't. When I have to use my hand, I can't get away with it. And now I'm going to chop this remainder up. And put that in the bin. Now, my mum always said to me, right, if you don't learn now, you'll never learn. There's not going to be people around to help you if you don't do it yourself. To succeed in life, in that, I know you'll find your own way, your own method and how to do things, where someone might, find it easier because they've got used to 2 hands and whatever else, they've got a pain in the back or any other illnesses that can prevent them from doing stuff. You just got to keep trying. Oh, they flied over there, never mind. Don't know what happened there. But you're ready. You can do it. I mean, people will ask me, how do you manage to, fasten your laces and stuff? I've learnt to adapt. Yeah, it does it does get frustrating, but that's only if my hand's not playing up. Oh, excuse me guys, I'm just going to be putting some water in, just to keep it fresh. My met's down there, guys. I'll just get the cloth, yeah, to wipe down the side. Put the remainder in the bin. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of this and that. I'm gonna put water in the taters now. I haven't done too many taters. I've done like I think it's 7 taters I've done now in total, and that. Just so then therefore it's there for to make the mashed potato for the shepherd's pie. I'm going to turn it on. Obviously, put that on. Let's see if it's the right one. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. It's on 5 at the moment, but I'm going to turn it down to 3 just to warm up. I'll put the salt away. Right. There. Let's leave that there at the moment. Like I said, I was going to do some peas with it, carrots. I will be cutting up, but that's disgusting. I've sprayed down the sides before I put these on. I will be cutting up some mushrooms. There's nothing wrong with putting some mushrooms in there.